you know that when you have something right here and there, things don't get any better though. I always been told by my parents, the grass is always green on the right side. It's always green on the other side. But sooner or later, you may get into a clearing. But this is not how I believe when I actually played. When I actually saw the Black Ops 6 came out. As soon as I saw Black Ops 6, I knew that there was something wrong with this game. Anyways, I'm back, and I'm here with some Battlefield 3 gameplay right here, some Battlefield 3 replay as well. Since I can't be able to play Call of Duty that much, you know how bad it is, and soon Battlefield 3 will be shutting down, which is a shame though, because like I said, Battlefield has been some great games. There were some great, whatever, right? They had some great games, great customization. I mean, they had some great maps too, like for instance, uh, Operation Metro, and like Nazar Canals, all these other different maps, though. They may have had some terrible ones too, but at the end of the day, Battlefield used to be a great franchise, but I don't know how Battlefield is now. They're probably like gone now. But this is actually not the topic of the whole entire thing. So, like I said, I have some Battlefield 3 gameplay, like replay ability, which whatever you want to see. But this is like I said, live commentary, live replay, and this is gonna be probably a long ass topic though. So I've actually described like a year ago that Modern Warfare 2023 was the worst game of 2023, and it's the worst game to ever be made. Well, surprise, surprise, here we are again with another yearly installment of trash, aka Call of Duty. And listen, I'm not saying that the entire Call of Duty franchise it used to be that one time thing, because back in the day, Call of Duty was actually a pretty good franchise, just like with Battlefield. And so it's kind of weird how I'm bringing in a Battlefield replay game when I should have been playing the original Call of Duty games. But the original Call of Duty games right now, it's hard to play those games when it's riddled with fucking hackers and shit. But like I said, back to the topic, Black Ops 6, and this is what I'm going to say. The Black Ops 6 game, the reveal, the whole thing about it is just completely trash, and I believe that it's probably going to be the worst game, probably the worst Treyarch game that actually Treyarch ever made, though. And this is by far probably going to be the worst, Call of Duty game that's going to be coming. The worst video game of 2024, or that is unless Concord keeps on going with its complete bullshit. Or unless Treyarch actually makes something super bad with this game. Uh, Black Ops 6 is by far the worst game that's going to be out there with the Call of Duty franchise as well. I mean, this game, there is no way in hell you could tell me that Black Ops 6 is a good game. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of people just started having a complete misfit over this fucking game. And it's like I said, this is not when you're going to be hearing from me. This is not biased that you're going to hear from me. This is an honest, 100% in-depth review about why this game sucks. Okay, so the first reason why Black Ops 6 is complete garbage is the movement, the controls. So while Omnimovement may sound kind of good on paper, here's the thing: you're gonna have to deal, like I said, with the same shitty ass controls that you got with Modern Warfare 2019. You got the shitty ass tag sprint, you got the shitty ass fucking slide cancel, whatever you want to call it. The controls and the movement that make you run around with a 500-pound wetsuit. When you put Omnimovement in the game, here's the thing: Omnimovement is better off without all that stuff. Omnimovement may sound kind of good on paper, but then again, you are basically putting all that other nonsense in the game, making the game ridiculously unplayable. And even then, when you put this in the game, it's not even fun at that point. The whole thing is just completely ridiculously destroyed and all that, and whatnot. The Omnimovement, I think, is a complete joke, dude. Sure, it may sound good on paper, like, running forwards, running backwards, running this way, running that way. But you have to keep in mind the sliding, the ridiculous, slide over here, going 1,000 miles per hour, sliding all over the place, doing all this. And listen, I don't favor camping at all because I know camping is the worst type of gameplay ever. But here's the thing: the reason why the original Call of Duty games actually did a really good job, and here that squad perk that you see that I'm actually using in Battlefield 3 is called sprinting. Basically, the squad sprint, you're able to actually move a lot faster when you're moving around, especially when you're sprinting. See, this is where there's synergy and sacrifices. When you don't have that at all, when you're able to like move around like 1,000 miles per hour and whatnot, There's no balance. There's no balance at all. Go back to the original Call of Duty games, Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2. They had this perk called Lightweight. They had Marathon, Extreme Conditioning. If you wanted to sacrifice a perk slot with something else, you had to put in this. The thing is that the Omni movement is not a bad thing. It's just that the other controls in the game, where attack sprinting and all that stuff makes the game completely like just inconsiderate. It's so bad. Like the movement again, like I said, is so bad. You're either running around jacked up or you're just running around like a 500-pound wetsuit. See, the thing is that Battlefield 3, the original Battlefield games actually did a way better job with the movement, though. Like, for instance, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3. Hell, even Battlefield 4 actually did a way better job with the movement, though. And I'm not, and like I said, Battlefield ain't the best franchise out there, but it's got great games, like, for instance, Battlefield 3. And the thing is that Black Ops 6 fails to do the movement the right way, which is actually which is a good reason why this game, Black Ops 6 is just complete trash. Like Black Ops 6 is not going to last that long at all, even when you put it on Game Pass. So that's what I'm saying. And like I said, after what happened with the H2M mod multiplayer shutdown and the XLab shutdown, do you think really Activision is going to give a single fuck about this game? No, they're gonna say fuck you, all you, and they're just going to move on with what they got to do. Because you know what? At this point, Activision, as long as if Microsoft's there, they're gonna be paid no matter what. And I'm saying right now that Microsoft, Phil Spencer or whatever, you guys need to tell these clowns they need to wake up, or else don't give them the thing, you know? Because at the end of the day, it sucks that, here's the second reason why this game sucks. Skill-based matchmaking and EOMM. Okay, they're not going to get rid of that crap in the game. Because they brought in some bullshit excuse in their past tweet or whatever. They started saying that, oh, we decided to do a little couple of tests, and all the data that we actually put on there from Modern Warfare 3 is that people just quit too much when they don't have skill-based matchmaking, so we have to put skill-based matchmaking in the game. Skill-based matchmaking should not be in a regular public match in Call of Duty. Okay, it's same thing with engagement optimized matchmaking, skill-based matchmaking, and engagement optimized matchmaking. Think about those two terms. They should not be in Call of Duty. Okay, this is like I said, this is public match that we're talking about, regular mode. Okay, if you want to talk about rank mode, that's fine, but we're not. We're talking about regular mode. Okay, you want to talk about ranked, that's fine. We're talking about public matches. Okay, but who am I kidding? They're not going to get rid of it, man, because at the end of the day, this is their thing. This is their whole mission, to let little kids, little Timmy and little Billy, fucking be protected by this shitty ass matchmaker. Because guess what? If they can't do it, guess what? They won't buy the game. And what's funny is that this game is also on Game Pass as well. So I don't know why people are pre-ordering this fucking shit. Which is going to my next reason. Number 3 is the fact that people are literally listening to YouTubers trying to say that this game is good. Okay, the people that are telling you that this game is good clearly have been paid. They're biased pays reviewers, and they're complete idiots. Like I said, they're biased paid reviewers, they're paid by Activision, and they're not keeping it real with you. Like I said, you can count on me that can actually tell you the truth, though. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say, oh, you're making fun of my game. You shouldn't be there. Well, too bad. Too bad, man. I'm going to keep shitting on bad games because you know what? This is what I'm going to do at this point. Black Ops 6 is garbage. The skill-based matchmaking, the EOMM, is completely trash. The controls and the movement is another good reason why this game is completely trash. And here's another thing. Dude. I don't care if you play it or you watch it. When you watch a game and you see it's bad, right there, right from the get-go, boom, 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 bag them and tag them. You don't even need to even play the game. You can literally watch somebody else play the game. When you see that, oh my God, this is not going to go good. Which goes to my next point. Reason number 4 is with the skill-based matchmaking and the EOMM, the lag is so bad. It is so bad in this game. Like I said, it's unresponsive. You might as well forget it and maybe play on PC. But here's another thing, though. Here's the next reason. Reason number 5. This game. Now I don't know if Modern Warfare 2023 also had this problem too, because like I said, we're already getting a bunch of cheaters in like Call of Duty though. Like I said, we're already getting hackers, especially in the new games though. In the new games, it's completely unplayable. Like I said, Modern Warfare 2020, Modern Warfare 3, the game is literally filled with hackers, just like with the past Call of Duty games, like Modern Warfare 2019, Cold War, all these other games. They're already riddled with hackers though. Like I said, when you lose support, but during this year, like I said, Modern Warfare 2023 is already riddled with fucking modders. That's why, like I said, I'm glad I didn't buy the fucking game. But Black Ops 6, this game is running in a demo stage. And the fact that there's already hackers playing this game is a clear red flag in this franchise. You want to tell me that, oh, this game is a beta, man. This game is a demo. You shouldn't make fun of it. Dude, this game is a fucking demo, and there's already hackers playing this game, and yet you're trying to defend this shit like it's not a problem. At this point, if you guys are defending this game like it's a fucking demo, like or there's a beta or something, like just a multiplayer beta, just wait for it to come around. How much marijuana or cocaine have you been smoking? And please let me know so I can probably take a look at your damn bag. Because you know what? There is hackers playing the multiplayer demo, okay? And this game is a demo, okay? Don't try to say this is a beta, okay? There's already hackers playing this fucking game. And the fact that you're telling me that, oh, this game, that you should give them a chance, it's bullshit, okay? It's utter bullshit. Stop trying to hype up these companies like that you think that they're gonna that they care about you. They don't give a shit about you. Activision don't give a shit about you at all. Which is coming to my next reason. Reason number 5 is Activision, okay? Or reason number 6. Activision, they don't give a shit about what you're saying. They're gonna continue to crank up all these gay little bundles, all this bullshit that they're putting in, all this drama, and guess what? They're not gonna listen to you. They're not gonna fucking listen to you like you think that they are. Okay, Sledgehammer Games. Do you think they really listen to you? If they really listened to us back in Modern Warfare 3, they wouldn't have actually. They would have just made the game without having to worry about bundles and all that stuff. Just make the game, just make their own game, right? Same thing with Treyarch this year. If they really listen to us, they want to be out here making Black Ops 6 and making stuff like this. You know, they could have just been making something else with their thing. They could have just like been fixing their old games. Like I said, these companies, they don't care about you guys. They're just literally, again, the new game sucks. It's not fun. And like I said, skill-based matchmaking. And also, here's the next reason why this game sucks. The maps. The maps that they gave us during the demo. Really? There's only like one good map in that game. I'm not sure. It looked like Hacienda from Black Ops 4. And I barely played Black Ops 4 though. But like I said, it looks like that Hacienda map. But my God, it seems like that's the only good map in the game. And literally the other maps that they brought in, like that satellite, that dish satellite network, I wish the Schwantz 27 would actually give me my cable internet and phone for free, triple play right there. But the thing is that the satellite map, that derelict map, and the other map that was out there are just completely fucking trash, dude. They're so bad. The flow is so bad. When you got the controls and the movement that are completely cancerous in this game, guess what? The maps don't even matter. They're not even good. They're not even running well. And so this is why, like I said, this game, it just doesn't even run right. It just doesn't even fucking run right. Like, you know, it's so bad. So, like I said, this is what I got to say right here. You know, the maps are so bad. The guns also are completely imbalanced because it seems that this game, that this is going to be an SMG dominated game. And here's the funny thing. The original Call of Duty games wasn't always like a gun dominated. At least, although there may have been some broken guns, though there may be some broken fucking guns, but it's not to the point to where it's like, you know, you have to use it. You have to use this gun to stay alive. You have to use this motherfucker to stay alive. You can use any other weapons, like Call of Duty 4. The M16 was OP, but at least you have the AK-47, the M4, the MP5. You know, the P90, the AK-74U to use. World at War. The MP40 was so overpowered. The PTRS was so overpowered. But you had the Thompson, you had the PPSH, you know, you had the STG-44, the M1 carbine. You had different weapons. Also, the Type 99 LMG. Modern Warfare 2. You know, the intervention was overpowered, but you had the UMP-45. You had the MP5K. You had all these other weapons, you know. Same thing in Black Ops. Like, the FAMAS was so OP in that game. Well, guess what? You had, the Commando, the AK-47. You had all these other weapons that were in this game. In this game, it looks like the Jackal PDW and the whatever other SMG that's in the game is going to seem to be dominating in this game. That C9, the MP5. The MP5 variant of that gun, it's going to dominate completely. Yeah, because like I said, I've seen gunfights where like when someone had the assault rifles, like the Amos 45, that good assault rifle gun that is in the game is apparently when you have an SMG in the game, forget about it, you're dead anyway. So like I said, this game, like I said, is going to be an SMG dominated game. And here's the thing: do I hate SMGs? No, I've used SMGs a lot. But the thing is that if you're not going to let assault rifles dominate in the game too, what's the point? Snipers and shotguns are probably OP once again. It's just, oh my god, man! Like this game is just so bad, and the fact that they're not even, like I said, they're not even fixing like the core issues of the game though. So people out there, if you actually if you have bought like Black Ops 6, you guys need to take a look at yourself in the mirror though. It's just you guys need to take a look at yourselves in the mirror though, because here's the deal. You want to tell me that, Call of Duty is just actually doing really good right now, but clearly, like I said, number one, the Omnimovement, like I said, the controls are so bad. Number two is that, like I said, the SBMM, the EOMM problem is in the game. Number three is the YouTubers out there that are not being honest with you are paid and doing all this nonsense. Number four is the connection. It's so bad. Number five is, of course, oh my god, my throat's all killing me right now. Yeah, number five is, like I said, the maps, they're so fucking bad. Number six is, the gun balancing in this game is so bad. And number seven is that Activision, they don't give a shit about you at all. They don't care about what you're going to say. As long as if it's making them money and all whatnot, they're not going to give a shit about what you're going to say. They're going to keep plopping in these bundles and all that stuff. And when is it, like, I'm going to tell every single one of you guys out there, when is it going to be enough? When is it going to really be enough to the point that where, when are you going to really wake up for once and tell these people, especially that guy, Vonderhaar Jr., that's walking over there saying that Black Ops 6 is going to be an expansive game. When are you going to tell them that you're not going to be buying this game? When is it Call of Duty? When is it community? Because it's quite evident that this game is not going to really do well. And like I said, a lot of people are just going to leave it and probably go back to the original games. And the original games right now are way better off than what we're getting right now. So that's my gameplay right there for Battlefield as well. And like I said, people, if you did not pre-order this game, don't do it. Only idiots and losers are going to buy this game. And like I said, the open beta is going to be tomorrow. And like I said, it's going to be the same thing. They're not really going to fix anything like they did from the early access demo. And like I said, even after watching it and even after playing it, it's the same goddamn thing. They're not going to fix the problems that they've been told multiple times. And like I said, Activision, you shouldn't listen to them, as they will not listen to you, because they don't give a shit about what you have to say. So if I were you guys. And here's another thing. The Xbox Showcase, after we saw, they've got some way better games that they're going to be having this year or even next year. So, like I said, just play something else. I will. I'm going to play some different games that are going to be coming out this year. But like I said, Black Ops 6 is not under my radar.